Hello and welcome to Mr. E's Watch Reviews. So it's hump day today. Of course, I don't know when you're actually going to see the video, but if you see it when it comes out, today is hump day. It's Wednesday. So today we're going to be talking about the Steeldive Sd1970. It's the Captain Willard homage. Overall, I mean, I've worn this watch pretty extensively, tail end of last week and this week. There was an issue the first couple of days that I wore this to the shop a few weeks back. I can't remember which one it was, but I want to say it was this one. This pin just kept sliding out. G Money actually caught it. The damn thing was like out that far. It was like almost all the way out. Like it was about to fall apart. Which that kind of bothered me. But like honestly, that's the only issue I've really had with the watch. As you guys can see, like, I didn't even realize there were still stickers on it. But like this watch has put in some work, especially the last couple of days at the shop. It has been doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's like you can tell because I wiped it off with my little Janot cloth here, not thinking about it, and there was actually a little bit of grease on the watch. So I'm gonna adjust this up and drop it down a little. I don't like the angle of the dangle here. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So for I think it was like $79 that I got this watch for. It is right badass. Hang on a second. Let me pause this. I don't know why the dogs are going ape shit. Okay, sorry you guys. I know for y'all that was going to be all seamless, but I forgot where the fuck I was at. Other than I wore this watch to work a whole shitload, and it has definitely taken an ass whooping. Like I said, I did have a problem with that one pin coming out. I wound up tapping it with my hammer and one of my little punches or whatever, and I think I got it to where it's swelled up enough to where it's not going to be an issue now. Because I've worn it a couple of days, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm not really a super big fan of the Willard. I got this mainly because I was wanting to compare it to my other turtle, which is a newer iteration that is slightly different, and they do actually have a homage to that one. The bezel action is not bad on this. It is just a little bit on the stiff side, but it's not terrible. It's not too heavy. You're definitely not going to be bumping it around or anything like that. Because the width of the case and all that kind of good jazz, you'll probably hit the case before you hit that. As you can see, it lines up for the most part. Like it just kind of depends if you hold it, a little one way or the other. It kind of looks a little off, but from there, like straight down the indices, it looks like it's pretty straight on. With this, you do get a sapphire crystal ceramic bezel, which is right cool because the original did not come with a ceramic bezel. So that's a nice little upgrade. They do got the engraved case back again, as much as they do on most of their dive watches. And this thing does look like it's got solid male end links, or not male, sorry, female end links. Nice little middle clasp, just like the other two that I've showed you already. Pressed upper fold over piece. Again, lots of micro adjust. I've actually been able to get a right decent fit on this watch. I do prefer their Jubilees, but apparently they have come out with a new clasp that is more the Rolex style. It fits several of their watches, but not all of them. You know, I think they've come out with a whole new bracelet. Here, I'm gonna adjust you up here. Yeah, like I said, it fits very comfortable. You know, and again, like I said, you can see by the scratches on the clasp. Like I said, you know, and actually, this is an oyster bracelet, so you can see the scratches on the bracelet too. The bracelet's held up all right, uh, but you know, like you can see, like yeah, it put in some work. But again, like this is why I really like the Jubilees nowadays, because like I said, hey, the Jubilee looks, you know, kind of a little flashier, little cooler looking, but it just tolerates, you know, going to work, especially like work, a whole lot better. Um, that, and, you know, I don't know, like to me, it just dirt and stuff does not seem to get in between them little links as bad. Um, on like this watch here, I had, you know, a couple globs of gunk, you know, down inside. You know, it got on my wrist and got in there, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to get it out. But yeah, like I said, you can see the scratches. You know, so the NH35A in this, you know, running very nice. It's been very, very accurate. Um, the one thing that I don't like about this case design, and you know, it may be just this one or whatever, but like trying to operate the crown is not real fun because these crown guards are fucking all up in the way. I mean, like really up in the way. And like my other turtle is, you know, kind of a pain in the ass like that also, but not as bad as this. I think if they're going to, you know, do this, they should go with like a little bit larger diameter crown, just so it's a little bit easier to grip. You know, because it's not terrible, but you're more or less rolling your thumb across the top here, like that. That's the easiest way that like it's kind of yeah. And see, like it does pop out nice. Um, it's got a decent feel when you wind it. I'm not going to mess with anything because everything is actually set correctly. So yeah, sorry. I would like to continue to wear it, even though I've done the review now. Um, I will be doing a comparison video. My buddy Philo has lent me 4 or 5 watches, and I've got a Captain Willard from Eddie's Dive with the white dial and a stainless steel bezel. We're going to compare the two side by side. It is a brand new watch, so I'm not going to wear that one, but you know, we'll check it all out. You know, so like I said, this bracelet, it's okay. It's definitely adequate. It, you know, again, for your $80, you're getting a shit ton here. It's also a fully loomed bezel, and you know, the illumination on this is quite bright. We'll go inside and hide under the coffee table here in just a second and show you all how good that is. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Let's throw the calipers on it. All right, zero that out. All right, so the bezel itself is 41.4. Let's see. Trying to handle this thing. The thickness, we got a 13.3. Outside the case, 43.4, and then here at the, I'm going to shoot for straight across, it's 47.5 at the crown, and the crown guards over here when you go this way. You just got that little funky design. Let's see, what is the in between the lugs here? If I can get the measurement, see if we can catch it. So it is a 20 millimeter for the lug on the bracelet. I don't know if you're going to be able to find a whole lot of stuff to be able to swap into there, though. I mean, just because of the way that case shape is, but I don't know. Like I said, for what I spent on this, I'm just going to leave it like it is. Because this is actually a rough, rugged, kind of dive watch. And like I said, it doesn't fit bad on the wrist. Like me, every time I look at one of these watches, I'm like, ugh, like really? But it does. It actually fits so much better than what you think it would. You know, I don't know. Like I said, it's the bezel action. It feels very kind of Seiko-ish. It's a little stiff, but I mean everything works right. So I don't know, man. Especially because this is that really good Seiko old Seiko price points. You know what I mean? Like this is a killer deal. Um, yeah. Let's do that loom shot. All right. So on this one, they've got BGW9 on the outside bezel, and looks like C3 Superluminova on all the indices and hands. Sorry for this being all shaky, but I'm trying to hold the camera by my hand. Hang on a second. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah. That is nice and bright. It actually lasts a good long while, too. Okay, sorry to my puppy dogs. Know I'm home, and I'm trying to get this all done right after I got off work. Um, but yeah, they're just they love their daddy and they get all fussy. Hang on a second, I want to pop open this one case and see if this is nope, that's the other one. It's got to be this one. Um, just so I can show y'all which ones we're going to be doing a comparison of. Yeah. We got that one from Eddie's Dive and from Philo. So I'll check this one over here shortly, do a review on it, and then, like I said, we'll do a comparison video between these two. Because I know they're right around the same price range. And to be honest, I think they're actually sister companies. So I think it's basically the same watch. But again, I haven't had a chance to really look at that one yet. Just to remind everybody, we still have the giveaway going on. We're slowly getting there. I think we're almost to like 2,400 subscribers. So we need 120 more people to sign up or to subscribe and leave a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment, you don't want to win the watch, then just subscribe. So everybody else can win the watch. At any rate, we're giving away these two, my Whoop Ass Racing GMT and the Pagani Design GMT. And then, the Master Grand Prize winner is going to win the San Martin GMT. That's got the high beat movement in it. All of which have Mr. E. Patina. But at any rate, the link to that video will be down in the description below. So basically, if you watch this video and we don't have 2,520 subscribers, the contest is still going. If we're over 2,520, then the watch has most likely been given away. But still, please do subscribe. Also, if you guys would like to join our membership deal and whatnot, we're only asking I am asking for very just small amounts. The membership is a little thing where it says join right next to subscribe, or the bell or whatever. And also make sure you hit the bell, because if you enter into the contest and all that good stuff, most likely, not even most likely, I always pretty much like to do it live. So that way, everybody can see what it is and, who won and all that kind of good shit. And I also usually, will mark the comment that won and tell you, hey, look, this is the video, and put a link to it. So that way you can see that you won. At any rate, what else was I going to tell y'all? Shit. Hang on. Oh yeah, I'll put a link also for this watch down in the alley or for AliExpress. Yes, I'm an affiliate. No, it doesn't affect your price. Yes, it does help me out if you click the link. That's all you got to do is just click the link. You know, yeah, just click the link, please. Especially if you want to go there and buy stuff anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were already going to go to AliExpress and buy stuff and you want to help support the channel and you don't want to do a membership or anything like that, just go to any of the videos that I have links to. You can click the link, and when it takes you to AliExpress, even if that isn't the thing that you're wanting to buy, you can go buy anything else. And yes, it'll give me a commission and it helps out. And don't feel bad, you guys. I forget to click the fucking link all the time. Like I had to order up some watch parts today, and yeah, and what sucks is that is never mind. Don't worry about it. Anyway, just click the links. It'll help us out. If you want to join, that would help us out even more. Because I want to be able to buy some better watches, to show y'all, or at least there's more watches to show you guys. You know, we're kind of running out of AliExpress brands, and the more I see some of these other watches, these so-called higher end watches in the jewelry stores, the less impressed I am with them, and the more satisfied I am with the watches that I already own. I'm just like, shit, I really don't want to buy none of that. Especially because I don't want to buy it and then fucking not be able to resell it and at least get my money back, because that's like 99.9% of the watches out there. And like that's the whole thing. When people are like, oh yeah, I invest in watches, it's like only if you're getting like the super super rich ones. And yeah, I mean, there's no, because like even with an Omega, dude, you go buy an Omega brand new, you just took it in the ass as soon as you leave that store. Like, you might as well not do it. Like, just buy that shit secondhand. And it's kind of shitty because I tell a lot of people, Omega's a really well made watch and it's got good movement, and it's not one I personally like, but like yeah, I have to tell them specifically, yes, go get you one, but unless you absolutely plan on keeping it forever, uh, go get you on the secondary market or whatever. Um, because I don't know, it just, the Rolexes have been coming down. Like, the prices have been just falling astronomically as the economy gets worse and worse. But I don't know. We'll see. You okay? So you definitely know we're in a recession when all the secondary prices are at or below the regular retail price. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that'll really tell you when you're in a recession. Which I know several, not all, but several of the watches are at or well below the retail. Specifically, even more or less the all gold models, like the big high dollar ones. But yeah, at any rate, fuck all that. Like, subscribe, go to the other video, make sure you're entered. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.